You about ready to start game prep for West Virginia?
Yeah, I think I'm ready to start now.
How's Ashawn?
He's good. He looked great today. Had a great practice and everything. He's looking pretty good.
So you practicing with a brace on one day? Is that something you always do?
My knee aches a little bit. I just put the brace on. Just a mental thing, I guess.
No new injury.
Oh, no injuries.
What's it like just seeing both Ashawn back and Ivory and Reed kind of now seeing the scope of this defensive line?
It's great because it just feel like we're coming together as an even bigger family and we're just helping each other get better and everything. So it's just like we're building more depth and getting experience going against our O-line every day. So I feel like it's pretty good and everything for the season.
In terms of building the unity, what kind of things do you do away from the field? Have you guys done differently this year to get a little closer?
To get closer, we all like to play video games, so that's something we like to do. And then, of course, we like to eat, so we all go out to eat a lot.
What's like the choice game or food for either of that? What's like the choice game that you guys like play?
We play a lot of Madden, FIFA, stuff like that, or UFC, stuff like that.
Anybody you've gotten to know better this preseason, more, that you maybe didn't know as well before?
I got to know Jonathan Allen, Deshaun Hand a lot more this year. So we hung out a lot more this off season and everything. So I think we're pretty close now.
Your coach said he can tell this team's closer than last year's team. Was it a point of emphasis during the off season to make this team bond a little more? Well, why do you think this team's closer?
I just feel like at the end of the last season, we just felt like people was more individuals. So I think we just came together as a family this year to help. So we don't worry about us individually. We work as a team to help each other out. So we just bond more.
Do you stay with the defense? Do you hang out with the offensive guy?
I hang out with offensive line every now and again, but I usually hang out with like the defense pretty much because we just play around each other all day.
How much are you ready just to hit somebody else for a change?
I've been ready.
You take a look at West Virginia at all before any of this, officially starts tomorrow, or?
No, I've just been working on getting us better. I've been working on my technique and everything. So we start all that tomorrow. So I'll just start all that prep tomorrow.
Does this feel like a deeper defensive front? A lot of people think that you look at the two deep on y'all's defensive line and how good that can be. Does it feel deeper?
Yeah, it feels deeper this year because we have a lot more. We got some freshmen that can contribute too, and we have pretty much everybody. A lot of people coming back, a lot of young people, and it just feels like we rotate a lot more now. So you don't get as fatigued as much.
What makes Ashawn just good at what he does? What makes him kind of just an all-around good defensive lineman from your perspective?
From my perspective, I think he's just a great defensive line. He can stop the run, he can pass rush very well, and he can just do it all. So I think overall he's a very good defensive lineman.
You ever talked to Jake about their quarterback trick since they were quarterbacks together at FSU? Do you ever try to
Can you repeat that?
The trick at the quarterback at West Virginia?
Mm-hmm.
You guys talk to Jacob at all since those two were teammates over at Florida State?
I haven't talked to him about it.
Do you plan to talk to him about it?
So do I plan on talking? Oh, I'm sorry. Not really, because I'll just watch the film and go off of what Coach tells us about it.
Anything else?
How did you like being inside today? Was that a relief?
Yeah, it's always a relief because, the Alabama's all pretty humid. You get used to it, but some days you just want to get in the air conditioning every now and again.
Back on the defensive line, it seems like you guys have a lot of, like more of a mixture of guys who can stop the run and guys who are pass rushing specialists. How those rotations work?
I think they're working pretty good because we're trying to train everybody to be pass rushers and run stoppers. And then some people are better than others at pass rushing. So if it's like a third down, I think we just rotate, like keep people in rather than rotating somebody out if we're going fastball or something like that.
You feel like the entire line in pretty good shape to play those teams this year?
Yeah, I think the whole line's in pretty good shape right now to play fastball against all the teams this year.
This may seem like an odd question, but defensive line with all these hurry up no huddle teams, is there such thing as like getting used to substituting a little bit quicker, or just having to do anything in terms of that, getting on and off the field, anything like that?
I think you get used to it because I think out of experience, like practicing and keep repping it over and over, you get used to knowing when you're supposed to sub and when not to sub and stuff like that. So I think you get used to it over time.
Do you guys have anything new that you're going to add to help those substitutions this year? Any silent things? You guys just know, hey, you play 3 plays, I play 3 plays, something like that?
I don't think we have anything new. I think we're just going to keep with the tradition and keep going and grinding the same way we used to.